Let's get ready to mortgage. He is the prince of programs, guru of guidelines, master of matrices. He puts the fun in funding. Please welcome Mark, Mr. Mortgage Eitel.
All right, we are back. So I am Mark Eitel, host of the Mr. Mortgage Show, and happy to be with you on this freezing cold morning. Thank you so much for spending some of your time with us this weekend. I don't know about you, but I love these Florida winters one day at a time. So let's get through today and tomorrow, and then hopefully we have some sun hitting us on Monday. So anyway, let's keep rolling with the questions. Again, the text line for the questions is 561-291-8569. That's 291-8569. Or visit us online at mr.mortgage. That's www.mr.mortgage. Actually, if you have a chance to hit that website, there's a lot of useful information, and we're going to be, as the show develops, we're going to be adding a lot of additional information to the web presence for you. So hit that site, Mr. Mortgage. I think you'll find it useful, and there you'll see a Contact Us button where you can always submit any questions you have to us or call us during the week. All of our information is there. So let's get to another question. This one is from Joe. Joe says, I am a veteran, but my realtor is telling me not to use a VA loan because a seller won't accept it. What do you think? Well, Joe, this one speaks to my heart, brother. Anybody who knows me on the other side of this microphone knows that the veteran community is close to my heart. My father, my uncle, my brother. Actually, I was the only one in my family that didn't serve, and my grandfather talked me out of it. And quite honestly, he probably saved my butt, because as a 18-year-old, I wasn't disciplined enough, I'm sure, to handle the responsibilities of military. But I've served our community, the military community, the best way I can, having not served myself. So super active in the American Legion, and my entire company is VA certified. So this question hits home for me. I think the veteran community has been underserved in this housing market by the real estate community, the agents in particular. And I'm not knocking any agents. The VA loan is an animal that is intimidating to a lot of people who are unaware of how it works. Oftentimes, because a veteran is borrowing 100% of the purchase price, the perception is that it's a weak borrower. This person is not able to put the money down to buy this home, so they have to go 100% financing. The second thing that hangs a lot of people up when reviewing a VA offer is there's a perception that the appraisal process is much more difficult for a VA home loan. And while there are certain safety items that are reviewed during a VA loan, it's the same appraisal. It's the same USPAP requirements. It's the same appraiser in most cases doing the appraisal. They might be calling out a cracked window or a loose handrail, but if the home is sound, if you're selling a sound home and the roof's not leaking and there's not a hole in the floor, you should as a seller not be afraid to accept the veteran's offer just because it's a VA loan and you're frightened by the appraisal process. And secondly, just because a veteran is utilizing his entitlement or her entitlement and not putting down a substantial down payment doesn't mean they're unable to do that. I have several veteran clients who have significant net worth. I mean, more money than I'm going to see in my lifetime, yet they utilized their entitlement to borrow 100% of the purchase price because it's just that. They're entitled to this. They served our country as a benefit to the veteran. The loan is offered at 100% of the purchase price. So because they are borrowing that much money doesn't mean they're a weak borrower. It just means the veteran's entitled to it. And why wouldn't they? The VA loan traditionally has a slightly lower interest rate than a conventional loan. And VA loans can be written, we can go up to $3 million. Some lenders can go higher than that. So if you compare a VA loan at, let's say Here's a perfect example, one that I'm working on now. The veteran is purchasing a home that's just over $1.5 million. He's entitled to borrow 100% of that. Why would he move? And this is an actual gentleman, so sorry if I'm using the wrong pronoun, but he's entitled to borrow 100%. So why in the world would he move money out of other investments that are earning more than the low threes or high twos, wherever his interest rate lands in that particular day, and put that money into the house? It makes absolutely no sense. This man has the capability to do it, but he's financially savvy, and it makes more sense for him to leave that money in other investments. So I disagree with your realtor, Joe. I think you should use your entitlement if you want to use it. I would keep my investments in other places, if you have them, that are performing well, and borrow as much money at this ridiculously low interest rate that the VA loan is offering you, so that you're leveraging your cash on hand in the form of investments to receive a return, and you're also getting the appreciation of the property. So if you can borrow 100% of the property, that does not mean that you can't put a down payment down. So I would suggest that you get with a lender that will advocate for you. We're happy to answer any questions, but if you're already working with a lender, get with somebody who will advocate for you as the veteran, and share with the listing agent that you are a strong, qualified borrower, that your loan is pre-approved and you are ready to rock and roll. And just because it's a VA loan, there's absolutely no reason for a seller to turn their nose up at that offer. I don't mean to go off on get up on the soapbox and go off on this one, but it really frustrates me to see the market of late. I get favoring the cash offer. I totally get it. The cash offer is easier, it's faster, it's cleaner. But if it's dollar for dollar the same, or even a higher priced mortgage offer, and the buyer is well qualified and pre-approved and ready to go with a strong, reputable lender, there's absolutely no reason why a seller should not take that offer. So, Joe, brother, thank you for your service. And I would fight to use my entitlement if I was you, because, hey, man, you're entitled to it. You're going to get a better interest rate, and you can borrow the full 100% of the purchase price. And a lot of people don't know, but the VA loan does not carry PMI. There's a one-time upfront funding fee, and that's what the VA uses to ensure the loan's performance in the future. So it's not a PMI situation. And depending on the purchase, a refi, or even a disabled vet, there's different funding fees. If you put some money down on the property, the funding fee percentage is slightly lower. So if you have any questions regarding a VA loan, hit the website, Mr.Mortgage, www.mr.mortgage, fill out the contact us page, or the contact us form rather, and we're happy to answer questions and help you any way that we can. So super happy to help the veteran community kind of earn their place in this market. So agents out there, get behind the veterans. Don't turn them away from making offers with their VA loan. If for some reason you're uncomfortable with the lender, that's one thing. Guide them to a lender that you feel confident in, that has the strength to get the loan to the closing table. But yeah, veteran community should certainly utilize their entitlement if they're out there making a purchase, and we certainly should welcome the opportunity to accept those offers. So sorry I went off on a tangent. That one just strikes close to me, brother. Thanks again, Joe, for your service, and we'll be back after this break. In the meantime, visit the website. If you have questions, Mr.Mortgage, hit the contact us box, and we'll see it pop up on the screen, or text your questions to 561-291-8569. Thank you.
Well, hello, Winn-Dixie.
Bro, Winn-Dixie is bringing prices down on tons of our favorite groceries every season.
That's right. These prices are down and staying down.
That's why every price that's down has a red hand pointing down at it.
Ooh, like over there.
And there.
Oh, and right there.
Prices are down everywhere. We're getting all these savings and more across the entire store with Winn-Dixie Rewards.
Winn-Dixie. It's a win-win. See store for details.